We often take internet connections for granted. I mean, once we have an internet connection that works. Right now, I'm in my hotel room at the Trump International Hotel near the top, so you can see a view of the Las Vegas Strip here in the middle of the hot afternoon, the sun beating in on me. I have an internet connection that absolutely works. But what about areas of the world where the internet doesn't work? How connected do you think those people are? Do you think you could get through a day without communicating with your friends by way of Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, any one of these social networks? Sure, it's possible, but how are you going to pull it off? How are you going to do it? How are you going to communicate when the internet's not working? Is it down, or is it just you? Well, there are networks, social networks, that can help keep you connected even when an internet connection isn't available. There's a service called Smile SMS. It's a social network for the internet impaired. You can't get online, yet you still want to stay connected, or you know you're going to be in a part of the world that isn't very well connected, but you want to stay connected to other people. Smile SMS may be that thing for you. Now, my question to you is, I mean, beyond telling you about this particular network, and of course, more information for it is linked in the video's description below. Do you think you could get through a day without communicating with anybody else, a friend? Could you get through a week? Could you get through a month? How long could you go without using a single social network? And let's include email. Anything that's connected to the internet. Could you get by? If so, how long do you think it would take before you would crack? Think about that for a second. Before you pick up your phone to get connected on Facebook or Twitter or whatnot, how long do you think you could go without connecting with other people on a social network? Whether you use a social network all the time or some of the time, how long could you go? Think about that. That just lets you know how precious that internet connection is, how precious these social networks are, just how much we've begun to rely on these things.